The hit 2016 musical that is bringing in packed houses constantly on Broadway sucks. Now look, I know a lot of people are going to disagree with me on this, and to that I say, so? Now listen, my reasons are justified. Here's why Dear Evan Hansen sucks. Alright, we got a lot to cover here, so bear with me. The show starts out looking promising, with Evan's mother trying to get Evan ready for his first day back and reminding him to do the assignment he got from his therapist. This part is fine and does a good job showing how Evan truly cares, but just can't be there all the time to show it to Evan. The literal next line is where my complaint lies. We get a very fast cut to Connor's mother trying to get the family ready for the day while trying to balance her own deal. Now, on my first listen, I thought this was the same person saying that Evan's family was bigger. Now, the rest of the song I have the same issues with, but for now we'll just gloss over that because we got more points to deal with. Now, for the record, I'm not learning the rest of the characters' names. They'll just be Connor, Evan, Evan's mom, Evan's family friend, Connor's mom, dad, sister, and the one girl who acts like the 22-year-old manager who thinks he's on shit just because he passed you up for the promotion. I'm talking about you, David! Okay. Now, in most shows, you'd think, hey, there should be an applause break here, right? Well, this isn't any normal show. It's Dear Evan Hansen, in which the first applause break is, I kid you not, 40 minutes in, and it is agonizing. But that feeds into my next issue, which is the pacing is painfully bad in this show. Take the scene at Connor's house where they're having dinner. It's a very emotional scene where everyone's arguing, stressed and tense, and Evan is caught in this, and Evan says he didn't want to be seen with such a... Connor's sister says, nerd? Then Evan replies, I was going to say loser, but... This is not a time for a joke. You have to split joke and emotion, or do it better than this. And this issue is prominent in basically any scene. They can't decide whether or not to make a comedy or a drama, so why not both? Now, there is one part of the musical that gets the pacing right, and that's the songs, which I will be honest, I do enjoy, but anytime they include any type of story, I can't forget it and how bad it is. But don't worry, most of the songs aren't about the story, but just characters complaining. Or basically saying, don't kill yourself, we love you. And your money. This whole musical's message is don't kill yourself, but it's trying to be subtle, which is a good thing. But these guys decide that subtle should be italicized in all caps. And goddamn Comic Sans! Now, for those of you who somehow don't know what Comic Sans is, it is the worst and most bold, poppy font in existence other than Wingdings. And you know what? I would take Comic Sans over Wingdings. I said it. Wingdings suck. Wingdings are so overrated. And I'm getting off topic. So, let's get back on track with the actual story now. The story is about Evan, a kid with social anxiety portrayed originally by Ben Platt, who does a great job at showing social anxiety. Props to him, but this video isn't about him, it's about Dear Evan Hansen. Evan is told by his therapist to write letters to himself and tell him why today will be good. Here's a hint, Evan, it won't be. And he makes one at school confessing his feelings about a girl he has a crush on despite only having one conversation with. Oh, and by conversation I mean some panicked, rambly half words. Now, this girl happens to be Connor's sister. Connor sees the note and thinks it's a prank that Evan is pulling, which causes him to push him, leave school, not go for 3 days, and then kill himself. Yep, that seems like it's a likely timeline, especially with his mom making him go to school and all in the first scene. Now, after this, Connor's parents find Evan's note in Connor's room, thinking Connor wrote it to Evan. But even though he tries to explain it's not, they don't listen because... story, I guess? So they try and connect with Evan to connect with their son. I guess he's like a medium for Connor now to them. I don't know anymore, man. Oh, yeah, and Evan goes with it and lies so much about their son, including faking emails to make it seem like they were better friends. Okay, buddy, you do you. Oh, right, I almost forgot. Evan kisses Connor's sister on the bed. Which bed? Oh, you know, just her recently deceased brother who she is mourning heavily now since Evan said that Connor loved his sister when he really didn't, so... Go, Evan... Really supposed to root for this guy? Look, Evan does do some good stuff, like starting a memorial for Connor and trying to make sure everyone knows that they are wanted in Don't Kill Yourself. Sorry? I mean, You'll Be Found. Nope, it's not right. I mean, 99% of this musical's songs. Alright, this video is already getting to be too long, so don't worry, we're almost done. The last thing is... Alright, the stage and lighting. This one's pretty short. It is very boring. All it is a blank stage, except for the occasional piece of furniture to signify what room they're in. And it's on tracks to move when they want them to, so cool, I guess. But the lighting is so boring. Whoever's in the scene just has a spotlight on them. Oh, were you waiting for more? 'Cause that's it. Just an occasional blue backdrop, and they use some LED panels to show a small amount of things. So, yeah. My overall rating for Dear Evan Hansen is a 4.5 out of 10 at best. It's probably closer to a 4 than it is a 5, but I'm gonna stick with 4.5. Alright then, guys. That is my review for Dear Evan Hansen. Thanks for checking out my rant about a terrible musical that has annoyed me for years. Plan on doing more stuff like this, so if you want to see something in particular, let me know. I might do it, but the odds of that are low because I have to want to do it, which means I'll have to want to. So you can leave it, do all the stuff that people usually tell you to do if you want. I couldn't really care. So, thanks, I guess.